Good evening, Bande.
Good evening. Okay. Good morning. Good evening. Now it is time to start our evening session. You all can join with me to chant, discourse on loving friendliness. Keep your palms together to recite stanzas. May all beings be happy and secure. May all beings have happy minds. Whatever living beings there may be, without exception, weak or strong, low or large, medium, short, subtle or gross, visible or invisible, living near or far, born or coming to birth, may all beings have happy minds. Let no one deceive another, nor despise anyone anywhere. Neither from anger nor ill will should anyone wish harm to another. As a mother will risk her own life to protect her only child, even so towards all living beings, one should cultivate a boundless heart. One should cultivate for all the world a heart of boundless loving friendliness, above, below, and all around, unobstructed, without hatred or resentment. Whether standing, walking, or sitting, lying down, or when awake, one should develop this mindfulness. This is called divinely dwelling here, not falling into erroneous views, but virtuous endowed with vision, removing desire for sensual pleasures. One comes never again to birth in the womb. Sadhu, sadhu, sadhu.
Sadhu.
Okay, have a comfortable seat. Keep your body upright. Head should be straight forward. Focus on your body. Take a deep and long breath and let it go slowly. Again, take a deep and long breath and let it go slowly. Your body is relaxing as well as the mind. Cut off the whole world, come to this moment. This is not the time to pay attention, past experiences or future plans. Your mind is relaxing alone with happiness. Happiness is increasing in your mind. Your mind is relaxing. Let us use this opportunity to generate loving friendliness thoughts, metta thoughts. First of all, generate metta to yourself, scanning your body head to toes. Generate metta to yourself. May I be well, happy and peaceful. May I be well, happy and peaceful. Your mind is relaxing, increasing happiness. Generate more and more metta to yourself. You feel wellness, sorrowlessness, painlessness, and happiness. Let us share this metta with others. As I am, my family members, friends, relatives, and neighbors be well, happy, and peaceful. Let us extend. All living beings in this country, may they be well, happy, and peaceful. All living beings on this continent, may they be well, happy, and peaceful. All living beings on earth, may they be well, happy, and peaceful. All living beings in this galaxy, may they be well, happy, and peaceful. Finally, break all the boundaries and limits. Just practice metta to the universe. All living beings be well, happy, and peaceful. Human, non-human, living near or far, born or coming to birth. All living beings be well, happy, and peaceful. Being in this metta upliftment, continue in mindfulness, switch to practice mindfulness of breathing meditation. Breathe in, breathe out. Pay full attention to your inhalation and exhalation. Keep your mind end of your nostril and watch your natural inhalation and exhalation. Breathe in, breathe out. Be aware whether it is a short breath or long breath. Pay full attention to your inhalation and exhalation. Be mindful how important your breath is. Conventionally, we can talk about breath, but absolutely there is nothing such a thing to talk as a breath. You can see generating and vanishing. In these between two of these situations, you can see the process rising and falling, rising and falling. When you start to breathe in at that moment, it has been changing. Same as exhaling. Now you can notice the breath is impermanent, nothing existing. It's changing all the time. Whether you are inhale or exhale, it does not matter. It's been changing and changing. This is the nature of impermanent. The breath is impermanent. Which is impermanent, that is full of suffering. Which is impermanent as well as full of suffering, such a things no one can take as myself. Selflessness is there. Through your breath, open in your mind, you can see these three characteristics. Seeing these three characteristics, open your mind, gain your wisdom to develop dispassion, disenchant about the nature of these all phenomena. Seeing this reality, gaining your wisdom, try, try to realize the reality. This is the nature of your breath as well as your body. Having this knowledge and experience, you can apply to everything that you can hear, that you can see, that you can touch. All these conditions are under these three characteristics. Take your time and practice mindfulness of breathing meditation to open your mind to wisdom. Breathe in, breathe out, breathe in, breathe out. Dukkhappatacha nidukkha bhayapatacha nibbaya Sokapatacha nisoka Hontu sabbe pipanino Sadhu Sadhu Sadhu. Thank you. Dear friends, it is time to start our Dhamma sermon. We are in Dhammapada, stanza number 164. Yo sasanang arahatang ariyanang dhamma jivinam patikkosati dumme do ditting nisaya papikam palani katta kasseva atta ganyaya pallati. Brief meaning of this stanza is the foolish man who, on account of false views, scorns he teach of the Arahant. He scorns the teach of the Arahant, the noble ones, and the righteous. Produce fruits like the bamboo only for self-destruction. Only for self-destructions. In here, simile is bamboo flower. As you know, growing and growing all the bamboos, at the end of that tree, they going to have flowers. When you see bamboo trees are having some flowers, it means that is the end of that bamboo trees. That is end of the bamboo trees. This is the simile. What does it means? Yo sasanang arahatang ariyanang dhamma jivinam. Yo sasanang arahatang. Is there is a dispensation, there should be arahant being enlightened beings. Enlightened beings have another name, Ariyanam. Greatest people. What kind of lifestyle they have? Dhamma Jivinam. They are exactly living according to the Dhamma. They don't have any defilements in their mind. They have very clean and pure mind. They are free from this sansaric journey. They are beyond the sansaric circle. They are beyond the sansaric circle. That is the meaning of Dhamma Jivinam. If there is a Arahant man giving a Dhamma talk, if someone trying to patikosati dummedo means the foolish one, who can't think deeply and widely, who just depending on personal uh, personal desires that the person is maintaining in his whole life. He just think about personal gains because of his desire, greed. When you are living with greed, then there is opportunity to have other defilements also. What kind of defilements would be there because of that greed? Hatred, jealous, anger. All these defilements are there because you are living with the greed. Dummedo, foolish one, living with that greed, he like to gain everything himself. He's working for his benefits, personal gains. So then what he is going to do? Ditting nisaya papikang. he is ready to, because of his unmatured thoughts, foolish thoughts, he is ready to disturb arahant beings or enlightened beings, arahant ones, to get to give their dhamma sermon. If there is someone ready to listen to arahant being, because of thinking of his personal gains, because of their greed, then they're ready to block it, disturb them, not to listen to arahant. Why? If they attain enlightenment, these people who are depending with their personal gains, because of their greed, they are not able to maintain, to have that life to continue, that life to continue. So they're ready to disturb arahant and also other listeners who's willing to listen to arahant beings. As a result of this harmful action, demeritorious deed, palani katta kasseva, as a result of these demerits that he accumulates, he is going to destroy himself. He is going to destroy himself. How? Like a bamboo tree. Bamboo tree, when it's get flower, that is the last period of time for that bamboo tree is ready to vanish. That's the symbol of those flowers that they're going to have in their trees. So same thing happening with the person who is narrow-minded, just thinking about personal gains. They don't think about the Dhamma, they don't think about the realization, and also they are not allowing to others to do that because they want to have that people. So, anyway, that kind of people, foolish one, are not able to gain anything, they destroy in their self, gain any improvements, insight, virtue, any peace they are not able to establish because they are just thinking outside things and very, very narrow personal gains because of their greed. So, the Buddhas delivered this stanza because of Venerable Kala. The name of the monk was Kala. Venerable Kala had the one devotees who is supporting him very well. Every day they provide food and lodging for Venerable Kala. Venerable Kala knew in somehow if these people are able to listen to Dhamma from enlightened one, they can realize Dhamma, they can finish their sansaric journey, they will attain enlightenment. Having that background knowledge, they always disturb them. The Venerable Kala always disturbed them to go to see the Buddha or to listen to any Arahant monk. Few times, the family members, particularly that family members, family in their family, the lady, main lady, devotee, was thinking to go to listen to Buddha's Dhamma, teachings of the Buddha, get some advice from the Buddha. But every time this monk was disturbing them. No, 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 you don't want to go there. You can't realize the Dhamma. Still, you need to practice something like telling these such a things. always they disturb to this monk, this devotees. First time, second time, and third time. Somehow, one day, Venerable Kala went out. That devotee, she was thinking herself, prepared dana for Venerable Kala, and then she left to listen to the Buddha. Then she got a chance to listen to the Buddha. She was listening to Dhamma, and Venerable Kala came to their house for alms round, and then their daughter was there. She was offering dana to Venerable Kala, and then uh, questioned by Venerable Kala, "Where is your mom and dad?" Then their daughter said to Venerable Kala, they went to see the Buddha. Venerable Kala was very upset, and he was rushing to go to see the Buddha, and she had been noticing that family members are there listen to the Buddha, and approaching to the Buddha, Venerable Kala said, "Venerable Sir, these family members are not enough, they don't have enough knowledge to understand the Dhamma. Therefore, better to tell them practicing generosity. This is the very important teachings that they can study, they can practice. Otherwise, they are not able to realize any other deep Dhamma." So Buddha did not care him. Buddha knew what kind of thoughts he is having, and then Buddha delivered Dhamma. Finally, they were attained enlightenment. So, using this opportunity, the Buddha explained to the Venerable Kala, "You are like a bamboo tree. You are like a bamboo tree. You are depending on their uh, facilities, food, lodging, and all these facilities. You don't gain nothing. And you always blocking them to come to see the monks and listen to particularly enlightened ones' sermons. You are blocking them. So you gain a lot demerits doing so. Doing so, you gain lot demerits. Why? Because of your foolishness. Because of your foolishness. Therefore, if someone trying to do this kind of unwholesome activities, which is very, very dangerous. Once Buddha said this kind of demeritorious acts are dangerous than mortal karma. Mortal karma. You might heard the word panchanantarya karma. Mortal karma. Those are the most dangerous karma that can happen to us. The Buddha said these kind of foolish activities are danger than those mortal karma. Why? These kind of mortal karmas are destroying someone's enlightenment. Not if they miss that chance in that particular time period, we don't know when they can get that chance again in their life. Therefore, that is very dangerous and very harmful activities. Buddha was explaining this to Venerable Kala and to the all other monks. He delivered this Dhamma sermon. Yo sasanang arahatang aryanang dhamma jivinam. Dear friends, in this dispensation, most important people are arahant beings. Most important people are arahant beings. We all are practicing Dhamma to gain that goal. That is our wishes. What kind of wishes we have to attain enlightenment? Perhaps might be directly you don't have that thoughts, but you have thoughts to be happy. You are working to establish your happiness. Establishment of your happiness is attaining enlightenment. You can't establish your happiness without attaining enlightenment. Therefore, attaining enlightenment is the main goal for our life, not just Buddhist follower, even other, all think about other human beings, what kind of goals they have. Why they are buying big houses, why they are buying luxury vehicle, why they are having so many facilities in their life. What is the purpose? Purpose is to be happy. Buying big house, buying luxury cars, they are trying to be happy, but that happiness only for the moment. Why? Still you are living with defilements. When you are living with defilements, you can establish your happiness. That happiness only for the moment. Therefore, the Buddha gave us a solution how we can establish our happiness. We can establish our happiness eliminating our defilements. This is the only way. So, happiness is another name, synonym for arahanthood, enlightenment. When you attain enlightenment, that is the only time that you can establish your happiness. When you're able to eliminate all the defilements, that is the nature of enlightenment or arahanthood. You're becoming arahant, you can eliminate all the defilements. So, dear friends, in this dispensation, what kind of application we should apply? Noble Eightfold Path. That's the application. So, in Noble Eightfold Path, explained in different ways. Just think about Singalovada Sutta. In Singalovada Sutta, Buddha was explaining about six faculties, basis when you are living as a mundane person in the society with the society. You should maintain these six bases as a parent, as a children, as a student, teachers, friends, family members. Likewise, there are so many bondage with you. Being aware of these bondages, there are obligations that you should take care. As an obligation, you have to develop your bondages with others in good term. This is very important. Bondages we not supposed to maintain uh, uh, for our harm, to increase our qualities. We should use these bondages. This is the teachings given by the Buddha in Singalovada Sutta. So, what is it? It is directly connected with Noble Eightfold Path. In Mahamangala Sutta, Parabhava Sutta, Vasala Sutta, all these discourses are explaining how we should behave as a mundane person. Why? We are trying to get rid of all the difficulties from us, suffering from us. Why we are suffering? Because we don't have established mind. We don't have established mind. In Agikandopama Sutta, fire sermon, the Buddha said, your eye is burning, ear is burning, tongue is burning, whole body and mind is burning. How? Because you are living with defilements, greed, hatred, ignorance. All these are the roots there. So, whenever you taking some objects using these bases, sensory bases, that objects create some unhappy thoughts with you because of greed, hatred, and ignorance. That's the meaning according to the fire sermons. So, dear friends, as you know, we as a human beings now we have a goal for our life to get rid of that suffering, to establish our happiness. So we are working for that. Then very important activity, we not supposed to bother anyone who are willing to gain their insight, spirituality, who are trying to open their mind. We not supposed to bother, disturb them. If we are disturbing them, that would be very dangerous, harmful, moral karma, unwholesome karma. So we should keep in this mind. Then other way you can think, if we are able to help someone to open their mind to see the reality, that would be one of greatest meritorious deeds. One of greatest meritorious deeds. How? Sabbadanan Dhammadanang Jinati. Practicing generosity, greatest thing is giving knowledge. If you are able to share your knowledge with others, benefits for their self, with pure and clean mind, with compassionate thoughts, that is practicing, that is Dhammadana, practicing generosity, sharing knowledge. Therefore, dear friends, each and every moment, help others using your knowledge, help others using your experiences, share your experiences and knowledge with others. And also, if they are trying to gain their experiences and knowledge with the help of others, help them to get there, which is very important. If you have any knowledge, any experience in good terms, share with others, share with others, and help them to open their mind to see the reality, to see the reality, which is very important. Otherwise, because of your knowledge, because of your experience, if you are trying to hide your experience without sharing with them, you are polluting your mind. You are polluting your mind. You are increasing your unwholesome thoughts, greed, hatred, jealous. All these unwholesome thoughts would be there. Therefore, we not supposed to be that kind of person. That is the way how we are killing ourselves, disturbing ourselves, destroying ourselves. We're not supposed to be that kind of person. Seeing reality, we should help others to see that reality. This is metta. Compassion thoughts, metta thoughts are here. So we not supposed to miss any of these opportunities. Realizing Dhamma means we are using each and every moment benefits for ourselves. What kind of benefits are there? Spiritual development. Basically, spiritual development. Morale is there. Generosity is there. So, all these activities are the activities that we should apply and follow to gain our wisdom. So, dear friends, we not supposed to use any of opportunities to lose our qualities. We have to use each and every opportunity to increase our qualities. Who can do that? Wise people. Only the wise people can do that. If you are not wise enough to understand that, your egoistic thoughts are will powerful. When egoistic thoughts are powerful, then jealous would be there. When you have jealous and ego, then you can practice generosity. Then what you are gaining? You are gaining unwholesome thoughts. You don't have any wholesome thoughts. Therefore, dear friends, we have to be very careful. Learning Dhamma, we should apply Dhamma in this manner. This is the way how we can apply Dhamma ourselves. This is the way how we can apply Dhamma
ourselves for our day-to-day life. Otherwise, just listening one side and going away, letting go away to other side. This is not the way how we should listen to Dhamma. Sunat, Dharet, Charat. These are the three activities given by the Buddha, listening to Dhamma. Sunat, first you should listen carefully, pay full attention, things that you are listening. Sunat. Dharet, keep in your mind, memorize, analyze, and argue yourself whether it is right or wrong. Analyze it and keep in your mind, and then you can realize it. Sunata Dhareta Charata. Then you can, if you can realize, oh, this is right, this is correct, I should apply this to my day to day life, then apply it. Charata. Apply the method. So, when you are in this process, this is the real process. That means listening to Dhamma. Listening to Dhamma. Otherwise, just taking something in one year, going away from other year. That is not the Dhamma sermons. That is not the way how we should listen to Dhamma. So we are listening to Dhamma to apply it. To apply the Dhamma, you should realize it. If you are not realized, you are not able to apply it to yourself. Therefore, friends, we always pay full attention to our mind, our action, and the benefits of these actions. These are very important. So, no, don't try to do any harmful things if someone trying to develop their insight. If someone wanted to gain their knowledge and experience practicing their path, don't try to bother them. Help them to practice, help them to develop their insight. This is the way how we can practice Dhamma. Keep in your mind Venerable Kala, even though he's a monk who ordained under the guidance of the Buddha, he was not allowing his devotees to go to see the Buddha. Why? Because of his ego and narrow-minded thoughts. Then he missed the chance. He destroyed himself doing so. We don't want to be that kind of person. We have to use each and every opportunity to gain ourselves, gain happiness ourselves, practice Dhamma ourselves. So, having that aspiration, let us practice this Dhamma. So, I think that would be enough for today. Let's continue this Dhamma sermon. Thank you very much for your participation. Let us use this opportunity to share merits with others. First of all, think about our departed relatives, friends, and family members and pets who departed. Name of us by the power of these merits and metta thoughts. May they all be well, happy, and peaceful. Having that aspiration, say sadhu, sadhu, sadhu. Whoever is affected by COVID 19 and any other sicknesses, by the power of these merits and metta thoughts, may they all be well, happy, and peaceful. May they be able to get rid of their suffering and pain, having that aspiration, make blessings upon them, saying, Sadhu, Sadhu, Sadhu. May you all be well, happy, and peaceful. All your wishes come true by the power of these merits and metta thoughts. May we all be able to attain ultimate bliss of Nibbana, having that aspiration, say, Sadhu, Sadhu, Sadhu. By means of these meritorious deeds, may I never join with the foolish. May I join always with the wise until the time attain Nibbana. May the suffering be free from suffering. May the fear struck be free from fear. May the grieving be free from grief. So too may all beings be. From the highest realms of existence to the lowest, may all beings arisen in these realms, with form and without form, with perception and without perception, be released from all suffering and attain to perfect peace. Excellent, excellent, excellent. Thank you very much.
Good night, Bande. See you tomorrow.
Thank you, Bante. Sadhu, sadhu,
See
Thank
you
you,
sadhu.
Bhante.
tomorrow.
See you
Good
tomorrow.
night.
Bye bye.